Hi guys, welcome to September's edition of the Monthly Roundup. I did do these before for a few months, maybe like 2 or 3, then sort of gave up. Couldn't really be bothered, had other stuff to do, got lazy, the usual excuses. Now I think I should start doing them just because they're quite simple and easy, and people don't always like to read, so this might be a way for them to find out what's going on. So yeah, it won't be too long. A few minutes at best. So anyone who hasn't read the Monthly Roundup blog, this is kind of like just a quick recap of that. Really, nothing too dissimilar. So I'll show you my initial results, which, if you've read the blog, and if you haven't, they were a bit shit, sort of. Started off horribly. If you can see here, this was the beginning of the month where hopes are high, and I normally really enjoy the beginning of the month, but then I end up doing really shitly. So what happened here is had a couple of really bad sessions. Got minus 70? What was that? That's like $80 in the first 3 days of the month. Just really mind fucked me, to be perfectly honest. So chilled out and had a couple of days, put in a couple of big sessions really at the beginning of the month. And then this happened, and I think at one point I was down to minus $125 in total. So if you can see here with the dates from the 11th to the 17th, I didn't play at all. I just had a break, took my mind away from the game a little bit. Really contemplated whether or not I was good enough for any of this. But after that, I came back and ended up having quite a few good days, good couple of weeks really, and ended up, you can see here, like a good $15 session, $20, $40, $10. The session before the end of the month was pretty good, so that was pretty handy. Sorry, I've got Arsenal versus Burnley on in the background, and Sanchez is in my fantasy football team, so I wanted to score. Actually, I'll turn it off now. So sorry for the distraction. So that was a little bit haggard. And what you just saw there with a bit of football is probably the way I'm doing my poker. I'm very easily distracted, so I need to improve on that. So in the end of the month, what happened was, ended up being minus $22 down, but with EV adjusted I was plus $7. EV adjusted is like, it's about when you're all in, and how much EV you should have. I don't really care about it that much, and I don't think it's that important, but I guess it's nice that if all my all-in decisions were correct or whatever, percentage-wise, then I would have been plus for the month. Added on to the fact that I didn't take in my rate back, which would have been about, I don't know, $30 or $40, something like that. So in the end, break even, a small winner, doesn't really make that much difference. You could say small loser as well. It's all relatively the same, to be perfectly honest, for this month. So yeah, results wise still not going great, but mindset wise doing pretty well. I know it's been a few months and it's just like, yeah, I'm not winning. Annoyingly, I went down to the lowest I'd been for 2 years and all this jazz. But it's a bit different when you're playing so many hands a month and you want this to be your living or your job. That comes a lot of added pressure, and you just don't know how. I didn't know how to react to the pressure initially. And the pressure that I gave myself and pressure I get from other people when they ask, how's the poker going? Have you made money yet? But now I know what the hard work will entail, which is fine. And once again, I'm pretty excited to start the new month. Big book that has been released, and everyone should go out and buy it. Anyone who's obviously into poker, don't just buy it randomly because you'll hate it. Which is The Grinder Manual by Peter Clark, a Scottish fellow. He also has a podcast and things like that. It's available at carrotcorner.com if you want to go purchase it. I think it's about £40. You'll make that money back really easily. But what's brilliant about this book is it is a manual. It tells you everything you need to know to get up and running. Like, obviously it takes time and takes hard work and takes all the fucking horrible bullshit to happen. Generally, at least it was for me. But it tells you exactly what you need to do. What I find really good is, if I go to page 30, where is the stat? It has little things like this. This is the most sort of basic one. VPIP and PFR, how many times you put money in the pot, but if you're watching this you should know. But what's good is that it gives you, and this is for every stat, and obviously there's a lot of stats you get in poker, but it tells you the amount of hands that you need, roughly what the stats mean. For example, 24, 24 and blah blah blah, 70-14, passive whale, all this jazz. But it does this for every single stat. This is like the most basic sort of stats, but it really boils down to exactly what everything means and what you need to be looking out for. So in terms of what I'm doing for the next year, should we say year, I'm going to be absolutely digesting this book the most I can. I want to get everything ingrained into my brain so I can be a winning player, because obviously at the moment it's not working out for me. But like anything, well, most things, if you work hard enough, then hopefully you will get rewarded eventually. So, and I know that poker is a game of skill, and I think most people watching this knows that poker is a game of skill, and I know that I can have the, I'm good enough to, I'm good enough, at least mentally or whatever you want to call it, to be a winning poker player. So why not me? If there's other people doing it in the world, then why can't that winning poker player be me? And this book is going to help a tremendous amount in my development as a poker player. So I wholeheartedly endorse it, or whatever you want to call it. So that's it for November. No, why am I saying November? That was weird. That was it for September. Hopefully next month, I am predicting that I will have a positive month next month. I've definitely come a long way in the last couple of months, and I think my beginning to last month just fucked me, like just really screwed me up, and I was constantly playing catch up, which I ended up catching up pretty well, which is pretty good, but I just know I can't do that again and have massive blowouts like I did before. So I am predicting I will have a positive month next month, and hopefully that'll be onwards and upwards, and I can get back into just playing 25 an hour and above. Obviously the goal is as high as I can go, but also the normal goal is I want a wage, $10 an hour, and then I can move to India and be I can live every day and work like 2 hours a day if I really wanted to. That's what's going to happen. But this book is going to help me get there. Anyway, guys, I'll keep this short and sweet. Yeah, look out for more on my site. I think I'm going to do some more travel-y stuff, because it is Poker Vagabond and not everyone's into poker, but they like travelling, so, and I've been to a lot of places. Anyway, that's me done. I did film this on my phone and then try and edit it, but my computer is still so shit. It's nearly 10 years old now or something, I think. So I guess Macs do last, but they are shit. But yeah, so I'm just going to keep it to this thing because it's a little bit easier, I guess. It's not that exciting because you've just been staring at a blank screen for all this time. So I could do that to make it more appealing. Woohoo! Anyway, cheers guys. Catch you in a bit.